Yo, what is up? It's Leon from Sofia again. In the last video you saw that I bought a lot of grapes and I basically can't finish them all because there are too many and they would get moldy because they're natural, don't have a lot of preservatives, let's say. So my dad taught me a trick, just make grape juice out of them. That's what I'm gonna do, I'll show you. Like you wash the grapes, sift them a little, clean them. Then just put them in a pan like this. Here we go. There's nothing else in it. I could put just a little bit of water and that's it. We're going to let it boil so that the skin of the grapes separate from the actual fruit. Then it will be smashed, let's say, sifted again, like with a sieve, if that's how you call it. Filtered, let's say, poured into let's say another pan, poured back, then cooked again, boiled for a little, and then we have grape juice. So these are the grapes. I'm going to boil them basically, cook them a little, but not too fast. This is my so volcanic oven and furnace here. This is the mobile phone holder. This is where I cook. Just stir this baby up. So these grapes, you know, the worse they look, the tastier they are. That smells good. It smells like wine even. I don't know how to make wine, honestly. You can see that slowly, once we raise this temperature, the skin will separate from the actual grapes, from the fruit. It then will be sifted, filtered, like after boiling for a few minutes. And then filtered, boiled again. And eventually there will be grape juice, which I'm going to refrigerate and hopefully enjoy tomorrow with breakfast. Nice omelette with grape juice. And I don't know how much juice this is going to give me, but certainly it's going to be nice. Pay attention, these grapes are not moldy, they're natural grapes. I like to cook actually. I learned to actually enjoy it even more in the lockdown we had in February. I used to be a cook when I was 17. I worked in a big restaurant. So I have a sort of passion for it. Just don't know too much, basics. So let's raise this temperature more. See what happens. I am on purpose not putting the exhaust, the fume exhaust, because it smells so good. The smell of grapes, the smell of autumn. What we see is already the separation of fluid and grape. You can see here. It's basically starting to boil already. And it's getting mushy, nice and soft grapes. You can basically squash them already. And when it gets warmer and warmer, it's going pretty fast. There will be more and more juice. It just releases from the grapes. It's not that it's that cold in my home. You might think that I'm freezing or something, but I'm not. I just always wear scarves because I don't like drafts in my neck, which in Bulgarian is called tečenje. Like in the Netherlands, I never wore scarves, but since I came here, I learned about tečenje. When people taught me about the draft that everybody despises, people don't like drafts, I started to notice it. Like a draft in your neck causes a headache. Since then, I always wear scarves at home. Slowly boiling up. Let's raise the temperature a little more. And Make these babies sizzle. So now it is time to squash the bastards. And you can see how easy that goes. No effort at all. It's just very soft now. Like, this might look disgusting to you. But it's not making wine with toenails either. Or with toes either, right? Like stepping in the grapes to make juice. I think this is preferable. The result will be nice, because it still needs to be sifted, filtered. And the grape juice will obviously be clean. Like, it will have nothing in it. You can even put it through a coffee filter, I guess. But there's no need. Like, there's not that much pulp after the... There's not that many twigs, let's say. It's a big sift, a big filter will keep it out just fine. No need for a very thin coffee filter, let's say. We're using 4 pitches of heat right now. What's wrong with my English? Like level 4 of heat. You see, it's already mostly juice. Nice and juicy. So now the grapes are more mushy. I'm going to use a fork. To squeeze out the last juice from the grapes. And then it should be ready to be filtered for the first time. Almost. Enjoying what Mother Nature gives us. Like, I know it doesn't look appetizing, but it doesn't matter. Good things don't always look good. Okay, so I put my oven mitt in. Shut off the heat. Now let's pour this and sift through the... Is this stable? Yeah, I hope so. Sift through the grapes. Oh, this looks disgusting. Oh my god. Is that all? That's all the juice? Oh, it's looked like someone just barfed up a sort of Dutch winter soup. It looks very unappetizing. I'm gonna throw this away. I'm gonna boil this again. Oh, it needs some more time to leak. Let's take this off the heat then. Allow it some more time to spill through, and then we're gonna boil it again. And then we have basically 1 glass of juice. Is that it? Might as well have eaten the grapes. Like, this was a huge waste of time. Oh god. So I think I can actually get more juice by boiling these same grapes again. Let's see how that will work out. Just gonna repeat the process, I would say. Only this, which is not even 1 cup. So this was hardly worth the effort. Let's see if there's more juice in these grapes. There must be. Yes, and there is. So I don't know why it didn't come out any sooner. Perhaps I didn't boil it long enough or not hot enough. I'm using this instead, the little one, which squeezes out the juice better. Now this looks absolutely pathetic because there's no juice, nothing. So this is basically the only juice that we get from this. Let's taste it then, because this is all I'm gonna have. Okay then. That is 3/4 of a glass of Bulgarian grape juice right here. It's already pretty cooled up. I have to say this is not bad. Look, it is clean, it is filtered. It's a bit strong. I could dilute it with some water perhaps, but there's no need. Like, it's still a little bit warm, but I like it like this. Like a nice drink before bed. Just need to wait a bit with brushing my teeth because I would brush off all the enamel, let's say. So obviously it's highly acidic. I'm gonna save the rest for tomorrow. It's kinda sour. Sweet sour. I don't know how my sugar levels will be after this, so I'm not gonna drink all of it. Just otherwise I get a spike and cannot fall asleep later. But this is actually nice. Try it with more grapes, a bigger pan, a lot bigger pan, filled with grapes, like kilos of grapes, otherwise it's not worth their effort, and then it will work. Okay, so cheers.